Well, clearly what we have done so far is diplomatic pressure in raising this at the UN Security Council, and there will be further action for us to take in the United Nations. We are consulting our partners about that at the moment. That diplomatic pressure also comes from NATO, from the European Union. You will see later today the conclusions of the meeting of my colleagues in Brussels. The British Minister for Europe will attend in my place since I am here. And that will set out the European Union's response. Of course, we are in communication with Russia, as I was with Foreign Minister Lavrov over the weekend, saying that what has happened is unacceptable. That is and we have made our announcement about cooperation under the G8. That is already a united diplomatic response from the international community. But if this situation cannot be resolved, if Russia cannot be persuaded to respect the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine, there will have to be other consequences and other costs. Now, I'm not going to set out today what all of those are. We will act in a united way with other nations in the world. The European Union meeting today will indicate some of the areas that might be involved, subject to the discussions of my colleagues in Brussels. So Russia should be in no doubt about this. This is something that we take very seriously, that we have to take very seriously, because if this becomes the normal way of behaving in the world, of intruding upon and violating the sovereignty of neighbours, well, then clearly that would be an even bigger crisis in international affairs. We're not discussing military options at the moment. As I've indicated in my earlier answer, pressure has been diplomatic. Other pressure could take an economic form. The UK is not discussing military options. Our concentration is on diplomatic and economic pressure. Our interest in the United Kingdom is in a free, democratic, stable and prosperous Ukraine, able to make its own decisions without outside interference and without duress from other countries in the world. And that is something, therefore, that we will act in accordance with that, in working with the ministers here in Ukraine, in welcoming in the future closer association with the European Union, and we will lend our support to international financial support with clear conditions, and always give our clear support to the independence and the territorial integrity of this country.